Hey everyone, welcome to the urbaninfluencer.com. Today we have Yung Xavi. How are you doing today?
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm good. You looking all cool.
Got to keep the swagger up.
How long you been growing your hair?
Oh man, it's been a while. Actually, it's funny you brought up this subject, but I actually brought it up to my team yesterday that I wanted to cut it. But I think it's been about 3.5, 4 years.
Wow, it looks nice. No, it really looks nice on you. Like it's amazing.
Thank you. I mean, I used to have it just literally half the length, kind of just at my shoulders. That's where I
Mhm.
usually had it chill for a long time of my high school career up until when I graduated. And one point I was just like, I'm gonna let my hair grow along with my career and just really see the growth, if that makes sense.
No, it does. I remember when Robin Thicke did that and then he cut his hair, but it
Yeah.
looks great both ways. Okay, so I do want to get into us getting to know a little bit more about you. Where are you from?
So I actually I'm still here, but I was born and raised in Palm Springs, California. I'm trying to make my way out to the LA area just to be closer to the music, but yeah, I'm out here in the desert baking at 120 degrees.
That's a good scene to get to, LA. I know everyone's there pushing, so that's definitely a good music scene to be in.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, when you've been born and raised in California, that's kind of what's drilled into you. Like, if you're gonna do music, you might as well go out to LA. But through the experiences that I've had, since I'm not too far away, maybe about 2 hour drive, I've gone out there pretty often for studio and just record other performance practice and other things. Um, but with that, uh, I decided to not even just be inside of LA because it's just way too crazy for me. I decided
Right.
to live around on the outskirts of LA, and I think that's much more of a safer decision, to be honest, as well, especially having a family. So I'm going to be around the outskirts of LA and getting some work done. I'm definitely excited about that.
I'm excited to hear that. When did you become involved with music and like who were some of your biggest musical influences?
Well, gratefully, my mom put me on to this music shit at a very early age. She didn't have, uh, or she didn't do a lot of things growing up in her childhood and everything else. So she wanted to give me as many opportunities as she could. So I was signed up for piano when I was 3 years old. And I got into drums when I was 8. So those are like the early stages of music that kind of brought me into wanting to be an artist and everything. Started composing my own music on the piano at a very early age. Um, I did mostly classical up until around I was 11 or 12 years old, and realized that with the piano you can also do modern music.
Right.
Just never came to mind that I could do any of that. And I learned Changes by Tupac with the Bruce Hornsby
Oh,
composition
wow.
and everything. And I learned how to rap it, and that inspired me to start composing my own stuff and really get into it.
Yeah, and Tupac was definitely a composer. What was one of like the first songs that you learned to play on the piano?
I'd say the first major piece, and I feel like it's a little bit uh, what's it called? Not ironic, but basic, I guess. But Fear Elise, I feel like, was the main piano composition that I learned to memory. I can still play it. But besides that, my first modern piece, besides the Tupac one, where I really learned to play the full composition, as long as playing the vocal accompaniment with the left hand being the production,
Hmm.
was "Apologize" by One Republic.
Oh yeah, I love that song. I love
Yeah,
that
it's
song.
it's a good song, and I definitely think for a lot of beginners getting into that, that's a really good song to get into.
Yeah. Now, music do like provide like therapy and help a lot of people. How would you say music has helped you?
I would definitely say music is my therapy and continues to remain my therapy. I've been in and out of therapies ever since I was 5 years old. Struggled with a lot of uh, tragic things that happened in my life. Just to name a few, dealt with a lot of alcohol and drug abuse, and my dad passing away at a very young age. So, I mean, through all the therapy sessions and everything, I really didn't find any solution to how I felt and the way that I wanted to express how I felt. And it wasn't until I finally recorded a song, and it really got it all out there that I felt like I really put that behind me. That, you know, it was a song, it was done. What more could, you know, that was me. I really expressed how I want it. What more energy do I need to put into any of that shit?
Right.
So
For sure.
that's, yeah, it became a regular coping mechanism for me to deal with everyday life, and definitely is still a strong coping mechanism for me.
Yeah, music definitely can help like people that go to music for that type of support. So you never know who you might inspire.
Hmm.
And do you have a specific routine like when it comes to like getting in your zone when you're creating in the studio or when you're writing a song?
I definitely say no routine at all. It really just in the moment, and
Hmm.
I try to keep it that way. Just whenever I feel inspired, I try to keep my day as as free as possible, because it just comes out of nowhere. Whether, you know, I'm just doing the regular stuff, hanging out with my son, or taking a shower. It
Yeah.
just comes to me, and then the lyrics are written down. And at some point in time, those lyrics end up working for a track that is introduced to me. It is crazy. It's always worked like that, and that's why I really feel like this music shit is meant for me.
Hmm.
Because it really comes to me without any stress or anxiety. I don't have to fight or force nothing. It's always a lot of fun. It's just like, hold up, I got an idea right now. I gotta go get this shit down.
Right.
You know, I'm on my phone and shit. I'm recording voice memos. I'm on my notes. I'm going crazy. I'm calling up my people. I'm like, hey, I need you to do producer this, fucking engineer that, set up a studio session for me in 2 weeks. I gotta get this done. I have this amazing idea, you know, and
Right.
it's awesome. I feel like for anybody that, you know, has a passion and something that they want to really do in their lives, and they're actually doing it, that's how it should feel.
Facts. I definitely agree with that. Like if you're just starting out, just start with something and just keep it going and you got to repeat those affirmations, just keep it in your face so you can get to that goal. So
Right.
yeah. So who are some music artists that you enjoy working with, whether if it was mainstream or indie?
I definitely say right now, um, my boy Uno Tom, I'm gonna shout him out. I've been doing a lot of work with him, and just because I feel like as a duo together, we've been making some really banger music. He's up and coming. He's gonna be the next Drake of Long Island. I'm
Okay, Uno.
Yeah, he's crazy with it. From being an amazing lyricist to just having a unique flow and style. He's very strong and confident in what he does. And I feel like, you know, just with me, it's same thing. I you know, put in my practice, I put in my hours. I'm very confident how I sound. It's a very fun time just connecting with somebody that is just as passionate about their craft as you are. And I love collaborating with him. Besides that, uh, my boy I collaborate on a regular basis. I'm bringing up with me is like a writer, producer, artist, the Nobody Man, my homie Nicholas. I collaborated with him almost on every song. He's like my right hand man. He's my writer. Uh, Mainstream, definitely could say it was cool working with Lil Keed. I didn't make the track with him. It was a remix, so he did record
Mhm.
that on his own time. But he did bring the energy and the love and support to the music video when we shot that music video. And RIP to him, hoping he's resting in peace right now. You know, shout out and condolences to his family dealing with such a hard time right now. But you know,
Yeah.
life's crazy, and I'm definitely, you know, grateful to be able to work with an artist like him. It was really cool to have that be my first experience.
Right. Well, tell us about the first time like you performed, like if you remember, and like how did it make you feel?
Well, I performed for the first time actually just for a group of friends and family. It was a little karaoke thing we had over in I went back to my mom's hometown in St. Thomas, and there's like a little local bar karaoke kind of setup. And they brought me in. They didn't even tell me that they were going to put me up to perform, that they knew the DJ and whatever that was hosting the event. And they announced me, and I was just drinking, playing ping pong with my homie Nicholas. He was with me over there. Sorry. Um, but yeah, they called me up, and I went over and just started doing my thing. It was so fun. And I mean, I was a little under the influence. I don't think it was my best performance, probably a little bit sloppy, but it was cool just to, you know, have fun and just put on a little show for my friends and family and just give them a little bit of the live experience. They all look like they really enjoyed it, so it was cool.
Yeah, I know their mom was probably like, my son.
she was she was up on top. There was a second balcony to overlook like the whole bar area,
Mhm.
and she was up there playing some darts with her boyfriend. And she heard the whole thing go on. She comes rushing out to the side of the balcony. She looks over. She's like, "What?"
You say
That
St.
shit was
Thomas, is
hilarious.
that Virgin Islands?
Yeah, it's Virgin Islands. My
Oh,
mom's third
nice.
generation.
Nice. My family is from there. I haven't met him yet, but I know my great great grandmother's from St. Thomas. So that's a
Oh
beautiful island.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful island. I definitely can say I am spoiled being from visiting there so many times.
Yeah.
I do not go out to the beaches out here. I can't do
Uh,
it.
you can't. The
I
water
can't
does
do it.
not
I'm
look the
like,
same.
I am spoiled. I am a spoiled child. I go out there. I'll go to Long Beach. I'll go to Redondo Beach, Hermosa, Manhattan, and it's just like, nah, this is not it. This is
Just not
terrible. I don't know how you guys do this.
right. Now, what's the name of your latest project?
So, to Jonathan, as I was telling you, my dad and everything is my dedicated album to him. The first half of it, I'm actually going to be releasing soon a deluxe with the full, I think it's like 20 some odd tracks. And that's just, all the songs that I've written and dedicated and stuff that I wanted to share with him, life experiences that I wanted to share with him, and how I got through it. So,
Hmm.
yeah, going to
I
be coming out very soon.
I've read I did read your bio about that, and I, from a spiritual perspective, I just think that's amazing because it's like you're venerating him, you know what I mean? Like you're telling him, look, you're still here with me
Right.
spiritually, and you're dedicating that to him. So that's awesome to have that letter, like a letter written to him. So
Thank you so
um
much.
yeah.
I feel like, just for a long time, I struggled with finding a way to connect with him
Yeah.
since he passed away at such a young age. And I was I was only 8 years old. Um, I didn't know how to, process or deal with it at all whatsoever. I didn't have the tools or anything necessary to, help me even start. But over time, I unintentionally followed in the same kind of bad path that my dad did. Starting on
Mhm.
alcohol at a very young age. Smoking weed. I should have said he died of a heroin overdose. My dad was a very
Oh.
like heavy drug abuser. He went through a lot of traumatic things as well. Um, Seeing a lot of people pass away in front of him, and many other things. He was adopted. Didn't never knew his real family, so I don't think he ever really knew love.
Mhm.
So just with that, it took me a long time, but through music, I felt like I finally found something that I can connect and forgive him. Something that was positive, rather
Right.
than trying to connect with him. Through the same bad shit that he was doing negatively,
Mhm.
partying. You know, it, the ladder of all that
Right.
shit. But yeah, honestly, it feels nice because I didn't know how to forgive him. I didn't.
Mhm.
I felt like I needed something,
Right.
and to do that for myself, and to now say that I'm past that, forgiving pops, and I'm living for the both of us now.
Yes,
Especially being the best dad I can be for my son as well. I truly feeling like I'm living like I should be.
for sure. That's beautiful. Now if we need to reach out to you, which I'm sure we will, because we want to hear the project, where can we connect with you? Like your social medias, Twitter,
Yeah,
Instagram.
of course. Well, I'm on all platforms musically and on social media as well. I definitely will say that Instagram is the platform that I use the most. If anybody wants to reach out to me on there or just check up on stuff, I feel like that's the first app that I kind of go to update everything. But it's at the Real Young Javi. I also have my own website, realyoungjavi.com, if you want to check out any merch. I also have like a little email blast thing if you want to sign yourself up on there, get updates as soon as they come out. So yeah, check me out. Thank you so much for having me on here. It was an honor.
Thank you so much for coming. And please check out Young Javi. To Jonathan, sound like it's going to be like amazing. So please check him out. Thank you all for watching.
Woo.
Look, Chad going crazy.
It started with a photo, how I fell in love. Pouring out my heart, sipping out a double cup. I've been bleeding bloody and son, I'm almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. It's again the moment, yeah, how I fell apart. Broken bodies, hearts, I be with it from the start. I've been drinking plenty, yeah, this Henny almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. Going through the motions, and he's got my body flowing. Crazy the commotion, yeah, the appropriate beat, that potion. Poppin' pillies, got me flowing, got that bang, yeah, rip it open. All this hate, yeah, got me broken, time to die, yeah, I'm going. Time is lost, got me wasted, run that check, I be racing. All the addict, got me pacing, with no one they faking. I'm awake, I'm alive, yeah, prescriptions help me thrive. In the sky, I'm a fly, yeah, just tryna live my style. With a bottle, how I fell in love. Pouring out my heart, sipping out a double cup. I've been bleeding plenty, yeah, son, I'm almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. It's again the moment, yeah, how I fell apart. Broken bodies, hearts, I be with it from the start. I've been drinking plenty, yeah, this Henny almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. Never learned my lesson to stop with y'all boys. Yeah, my money get longer than Pinocchio knows. I'm high, I'm on up, living up with echelon, but I'm nonchalant, so it make me take out my rubber. I can't ever say sorry to my baby. On the press, I apologize to us, my baby. Cause I forgot to fix her rent. I was on the road, baby girl, trying to get us some money, so you'll never want for nothing. I'm on the call on you. I've been getting addicted to designer clothes. She just be whining and begging me for long strokes. She get on that powder flow, then her knees hit the floor. How I fell in love. Sorry about my heart, sipping out a double cup. I've been bleeding bloody, yeah, son, I'm almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. It's again the moment, yeah, how I fell apart. Broken bodies, hearts, I be with it from the start. I've been drinking plenty, yeah, this Henny almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. I be pounding bottles like I be pounding models. Whipping Forgiatos like I just won the lotto. Shawty bad, she off, but you know she down to squabble. She wanna cut your throttle, yeah, it's so hard I bother. Hey, I'm feeling light, yeah, I think I'm peaking. Got me geeking, I remember, yeah, every weekend. When it's loud, don't I know the meaning? She for reasons, when I thought we this shit is I'm feeling photo, how I fell in love. Pouring out my heart, sipping out a double cup. I've been bleeding plenty, yeah, son, I'm almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson. It's again the moment, yeah, how I fell apart. Broken bodies, hearts, I be with it from the start. I've been drinking plenty, yeah, this Henny almost empty. The pain is really tempting, yeah, I never learned my lesson.
All over this earth, women give birth. Some give up their life. They put their children first. That child may grow up, living a life of crime. Through her tears and pain, she'll be there every time. 'Cause there is no love, a mama's love, like a mama's love. Mama's love. There is no limit, there is no limit to a mama's love. There's so much power in a mama's love. Mama's love. She'll never stop giving, forgiving, and sending a mama's love. The child may be kind, or mean as can be. She'll give her heart and soul unconditionally. said the wrong thing about a mother's child. You may get fussed out intentionally, 'cause there is no love,
A mama's love,
like a mama's love.
mama's love.
There is no limit.
There is no limit.
To a mama's love. There's so much power in a mama's love.
Mama's love.
She'll never stop living, forgiving, and sending a mama's love. I feel like I just want to testify. Mama is protective. She'll give all that she can give. You see, a mama will sacrifice for all of her children. As long as mama lives, oh, there is no love
Mama's love.
like a mama's love.
Mama's love.
There is no limit, no limit to a mama's love. There's so much power
Mama's love.
in a mama's love.
Mama's love.
She'll never stop living, forgiving, and sending a mama's love. Mama, when it comes to her children, I don't care how they are. They can be bad, they can be criminals, or whatever. Mama's gonna be there. And another thing, when the whole world turn their back on you, your sister, your brothers, your neighbors, everybody, Mama's gonna be there. There is no love
Mama's love.
like a mama's love.
Mama's love.
There is no limit
There is no
to
limit.
a mama's love. There's so much power in a mama's love.
Mama's love.
She'll never stop living, forgiving, and sending a mama's love. There is no love
Mama's love.
like a mama's love.
Mama's love.
There is no limit
There is no limit.
to a mama's love.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in. Jazzy Fizzle introducing the Barcades. Jazzy Fizzle and the Barcades coming live from the 901. I see you, girl. Choosey.
Girl, you know I love being around you. Pretty. But this time different the way that it hit me. So many girls come around, but they got none on you. You gon' make me throw this on its own. You gon' make me throw this on its own. Blue face, you can't have her. She's so choosy. She's a choosy lover. The way she do it, I swear it's automatic. She's so choosy. She's a choosy lover. Yeah. She's so choosy. She gotta choose. She's a choosy lover. She's a choosy lover. She gotta choose. She's a choosy lover. So make your next move your best move. Oh, I ain't worried about mine. 'Cause if you don't shoot your best shot, just wasting your time. You see the things I do can't be replicated or duplicated. I know what she like. She ain't never gonna change her mind. Face, you can't have her. You can't have her. She's so choosy. She's a choosy lover. The way she do it, I swear it's awesome.
face in a year. I can't wait till I get there. Just to kiss and squeeze and hug and girl, you know the rest, 'cause they tell me you never rains in Southern California. And they tell me you never rains in Southern California. Maybe I'll take a flight out tonight, and you could pick me up about 8. I don't know what airline, girl, but I know it won't be late, 'cause they tell me you never rains in Southern California. They tell me you never rains in Southern California. Now I can't sleep at night without your fingertips by my side. And that day will come for us to be together. I'm not worried about a thing, not even stormy weather. Now we may be put on the East Coast, on the other side of town. It never rains. We have so much to talk about it catching up to do. I'll bring the diamond girl because I'm so into you, and they tell me you never rains in Southern California. That's just what they told me. Southern California. Now since I'm here at your place, let's take a week's trip for two. We don't have to go too far, just as long as I'm with you, 'cause they tell me you never rains in Southern. No, 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 never. They tell me you never rains in Southern California. Can we be alone when there's nothing just calling your phone? Now I don't wanna be that selfish kind of guy, but tonight let me take you on a natural high. Just me and you alone. Baby, go on the other side, but on the other side. So I see you when I get there. Never rains in Southern California. I wanna be right there with you. Never rains in Southern California. 'Cause I'm so into you.